Germs are everywhere, and some of them, like viruses, are sneaky. Imagine a virus like a tiny robot, too small to see. It floats in the air, waiting for a chance to invade your body. When you breathe in, it hitches a ride. Landing on a cell, which is like a little house for your body, the virus tricks the cell into letting it in. It's like the virus knocks on the cell's door and says, "Let me in, I have a delivery for you." Once inside, the virus releases its own instructions, like a hacker taking over a computer. These instructions tell the cell to make more viruses. The cell, fooled by the virus, starts making copies of the invader. These new viruses fill up the cell until it bursts, sending out an army of viruses to infect other cells. This is how a cold spreads in your body. But don't worry, your body has a defense system ready to fight back. It's time for your immune system to step up and protect you from these tiny invaders. Your cells are much smarter than they look. They have special sensors that can detect when something is wrong. When a virus takes over a cell, these sensors send out an alarm signal. This signal is like a chemical message that shouts, "Help! Invaders!" This alarm alerts nearby cells that there's a problem. The infected cell also starts to break down the virus into tiny pieces. Think of it like taking apart the robot invader to figure out how it works. These virus pieces are then displayed on the surface of the infected cell, like putting up wanted posters. Now, other cells can easily recognize the virus. The alarm has been sounded, and the body knows there's a fight to be won. Next up, the incredible antibody factory gears up for action. Deep inside some of your cells, there's a special compartment called the nucleus. The nucleus is like the cell's brain, containing all the instructions for building things the cell needs, including tiny weapons called antibodies. These antibodies are designed to seek and destroy specific invaders like our virus. When the alarm goes off, the nucleus receives the message and starts making blueprints of the antibody, specifically designed to fight the invading virus. These blueprints are copied onto a messenger called mRNA, which travels out of the nucleus to a ribosome. Ribosomes are like tiny factories that build things for the cell. They read the mRNA blueprint and use it to assemble the antibodies. Each antibody is like a tiny puzzle piece, perfectly shaped to lock onto the virus and stop it from infecting other cells. Once the ribosomes have built enough antibodies, they need to be packaged and delivered. This is where the Golgi apparatus comes in. Think of the Golgi apparatus as the cell's post office. It puts the antibodies into tiny packages called vesicles and sends them out to the battlefield. The vesicles travel to the edge of the cell and release the antibodies. Now, these tiny warriors can latch onto the viruses, marking them for destruction and preventing them from infecting other cells. Your body's defense system is winning the battle. Meanwhile, inside the infected cells, tiny recycling centers called lysosomes are hard at work. They break down the leftover virus pieces, like cleaning up the battlefield so your body can get rid of them. All of these processes, from sending signals to building antibodies and cleaning up, require energy. This energy is provided by the cell's powerhouses, the mitochondria. So the next time you feel a cold coming on, remember the incredible battle taking place inside your body. Trillions of cells, each with its own team of defenders, are working tirelessly to fight off the invading viruses and keep you healthy. It's a microscopic marvel of teamwork.